Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. Today we got this John Deere 100 series that my grandson was given for free. I know nothing about it yet. I haven't really even looked at it. It was just pushed here and left here, so I basically just pushed it so that I could film it, and that's it. He wants to resell it. Friend of his works for a junk removal company, and somebody decided to get rid of this tractor. They hauled it off. They needed to dispose of it, so they asked him if he was interested in it. They asked him if he was interested in it. He said he was, and asked me if I would look at it for him. So we're going to find out what's going on with it. It's a very nice looking machine from what I see so far, but I have no clue what's wrong with it. Okay, as I said, it's a 100 series. It is LT, or no, LA 105. It's got very nice tires on it. From what I see firsthand and looking at the deck, everything looks pretty good there. Don't know what we got with a blade there. And there's a problem right there. We got one of the scalp wheels bent back. But for the most part, it looks like it's very clean. It's a 2018. The oil had been changed 11/23/2018. The last it was changed, so I don't know if that's been sitting that long. It's possible. Maybe the last time around the last time that it ran. Seat's in very nice shape. Controls, deck height, everything looks like it's working there. Foot pedal, feels like we got something happening there. It is in neutral, so it does roll. It was sold by a local shop, which I can't show you the name, but a local shop here that I'm familiar with. You got your gears, you got neutral, reverse, 1 to 5 speed, typical. I see some rope holding the deck up, so that might be an issue. So that might be telling us something there. Yeah, get that rope going up in there, holding the deck up. And on this side also, so maybe we need to find some deck parts here. Now, let's look under the hood, see what we got. We got the John Deere 19 horsepower. Single cylinder. Yeah. Yeah, we got the John Deere 19 horsepower, but by the design of it, that's the Briggs Intech. Yeah, if you look down here, it's got the Briggs model serial number. Okay, if you look at the serial number, the first two numbers are the year of this engine, and I'm sure it's the original engine. It's only a few years old. Yes, single cylinder. Let's see what the oil looks like. Oil's very clean and pretty much to level. I mean, this looks like it was well taken care of, so I'm kind of curious what's going on here. Got the got a, what is it, Magna Power battery. Got long life. Okay. Got your typical Briggs and Stratton numbers right there, which are the same that we saw on the tag, but that tag will probably not stay on there very long. Air filter. Air filter. Let's see what the air filter looks like. Oh, very clean. I mean, I'm wondering why this thing was not, why this thing was junked. Makes you a little nervous because it's a very nice machine, so could be something very serious. Like I said, the only thing I see so far that's wrong with it is that deck issue, and I haven't got down under there to see what it is yet. But let me put you back on this tripod here, and we're going to see if this thing will even turn over. Like I said, I haven't even tried anything on it yet. Okay, we're going to give it a shot. I want to see if the engine will turn first before I try the key, just to see if anything's jammed up, but I don't know if I can actually turn it. I think there's a screen blocking me from getting to the flywheel, but let me double check that and if it'll turn by hand first. Okay, the engine is not locked up. It's turning freely. Sounds like it's got decent compression. Yep, it's got good compression. So let's give it a shot. See what happens. All right. She's neutral. Pedal down. Put it to choke. Mower PTO is off. And here we go. Nothing. Completely dead. All right. Let me get a multimeter and see if we have voltage in the battery, or if it's something like a safety switch holding us from starting. Let's see what we have in the line of voltage here. Let me show you this here. Didn't even check this. That might be part of the problem why we got no voltage. Let's tighten that up. I didn't look at this either, but the battery is an 823, so it's only a year old. It should be a good battery. It's reading 12.5, should be enough to start it. All right, got them tightened up. Let's see what happens now. All right. All right. She turns over. I don't even know if we got gas. Yeah, we have no gas in her, so we'll take care of that. Don't know how much gas I got in here. Yeah, it might be enough to get her running. All right. Choke's on. Nothing. May not be enough gas. So we're going to do the no-no and we're going to spray her. We're going to put this guy back on. Put this guy back on and we will turn her and see if she's going to. She should suck up unless we get a bad pump. All right, now let's pull fuel line off the pump. See if we're pumping anything. Okay, eventually we're going to go over this whole thing. I'm going to show you what to look for with getting a free mower. This is all stuff that you want to try to look into if you're buying a mower used, or if you want to get one free like this. Someone gives it to you. You want to see what's wrong with it. This is where you want to start. So I just want to make sure she's worth running and all that before I go into it too much. It looks like we are getting fuel there, so I ain't even going to pull that off because there's fuel coming out. All right, so we are pumping fuel. So from there, is our solenoid firing. I'm going to turn the key and listen. I don't hear the solenoid. Nope, don't hear it. So that would be next. We've got fuel in the fuel filter. Let's get you down here where I'm working. I'm going to pull this float ball off of here and see if this solenoid is stuck, this little needle valve. So, not sure what size I got here. I got a small, maybe a 10 millimeter. All right, let's see. No, that's going to be too small. So, all right, let's just see if we're getting voltage to it. This one should be the voltage. So, can I get on there somehow and stay on there? I'm reading 12.4, so that's good. I'm not reading voltage to it there, but I can't tell for sure yet. All right, there we go. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh yeah, we're getting voltage. Okay, we are getting voltage. I don't know if you can see that, but we're getting 1235 on it. Can't tell if you can see that from where I'm sitting, but we're getting 12.3 volts. So it is getting voltage to the solenoid. So the solenoid could very well be stuck. All right, let's do this. I might just pull this whole carburetor off just to see what's going on in there anyway. Who knows how long it's been sitting. All right, let's do that. See if it leaks in it. Yeah, it's going to leak a little bit, but I guess that's going to have to be okay. Come on, get it there. Stay there. There we go. Yeah, there's fuel getting in there. Oh, didn't want to do that. All right, let's see. All right, let's see what we got here. It don't look stuck, so they have other issues. Which way do you want to go in there? Oops. Now, I can't see what it's doing from there. I may have to put the camera right on it and watch it myself. What's in the way there? Nothing. So, let's see what happens there. All right, so I guess that's where we're going to have to start with the solenoid there. Everything else looks good. I mean, that's nice and clean, hardly any dirt in there. A little speck here, but that's it. That could have came from when I dropped it. So, we're going to put this guy back on. For the time being. Because we are getting voltage to it, so it's not getting voltage. Okay, so we're going to call a night on this John Deere for now until I get a solenoid, and we'll see where it goes from there. Still got to look into this deck issue, though. I'm not sure what's going on there yet. Be back in a few days to a week, but for you, it's going to be a few seconds. This is my grandson, Matt. Say hi, Matt.
Hi.
So anyway, Matt wants to learn a little bit about small engines. So this is his tractor. It was given to him. I did do a little filming on this. I'm not sure what I'm going to put into this video. I might use some of that. But basically, he wants to get into small engines. learn how to repair some of them a little bit. He's going to ask some questions. So first of all, when you're looking at it, I mean, you're looking at the obvious stuff. The tires, I mean, they look great. The hood's in good shape. You know, if you're looking at this for a flip, the hood's in good shape. I mean, this is normal scratches. You're going to have that. You want to kind of get an idea what you're dealing with. So this one does not run. So, which we showed in the earlier, which we started filming. We showed that earlier. Tires are aired up. You want to look at how it was taken care of first of all, and this one looks very good. All right. So one of the first things I'm looking at when I'm looking for a new mower for either flip or even for myself is there's not a lot of oil on the engine. Everything looks clean. One thing I don't like is it's a 2018 mower, and the last time the filter was changed was 2018. So everything looks clean here. We know it doesn't run, but we want to see if it turns. So the engine does turn. Right there. Yep, got good compression. Feel that. Try turning that. You feel it's got good compression there?
Yeah.
It's like hard to turn?
Yeah.
One thing I found when I was looking at it before was these cables were loose. That's why it didn't start. Once I tightened them up, it fired right up. So the problem we found with this when we were looking at it before, okay, so we're trying to find out what's missing on this deck here, but offhand, it doesn't look like we're missing a whole lot. This is hanging by rope here for what reason, I don't know. Let's pull this rope off. Yeah, I don't know. Pull the deck height lever. It kind of looks like everything's here that I know of. Okay, there's something missing here. Lower it down. Go slow though. Okay, that's pulling. Oh, I see what's going on. We need some welding done. Shoot. That's bad news.
Oh, man.
That's bad. We might be able to get that fixed. Gotta find somebody that can weld good on thin metal. My problem is I suck at thin metal. They do they look like they try to glue that. Look at that. JB Weld. I hate to tell you this, folks. JB Weld doesn't fix everything, but there's your main problem right there. We gotta fix that somehow. Okay, so this is what we found. This bracket's broken off. I'm gonna see if we could get somebody to weld it. And that's our problem with the deck, why it was hanging by rope. So as you can see, a big gaping hole there. But all right, so that we're going to call it a day until we get somebody to weld this deck up. And we also need that fuel solenoid, so we'll be back. It'll be a few seconds for you, but probably about a week for us. All right, it's actually been several months till we got back to this on this John Deere. We said it was going to be about a week, but it took a little longer than that to get back to it. Just life happens. Matthew's back here. I already put the drive belt on this tractor. We're going to put a deck belt on it, and we're going to put the solenoid in it, and she should be ready to go as long as she fires with that solenoid. So, all right, we got to get the camera in here because the rain's coming now. It's going to be hard to do a lot of the filming here just because small shed, not a lot of room. So I'm going to film what I can, show you what we're doing. Okay, while I was waiting for Matthew to get here, I started changing the drive belt. On this particular model, I want to show you what I have to do to get that drive belt off and back on. That way, if you ever get into doing this, you'll have to, you'll know this. Like I said, this is an LA 105 John Deere. So. Okay, to get the belt off, the belt actually went around the steering shaft here, so I had to take the steering gear off of here, which is a little worn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip that over. Okay, so there's the gear. I'm actually going to flip that gear this way to get a little more wear on the teeth. But this goes up on there. As you can see, it is a splined pulley. So this plate will go back up. We'll go back up on here like this. There's a hole here. The steering shaft will come down through there, and then the plate will bolt right here with four 10mm bolts, 2 on each side. So see a little wear on this steer plate here too, but should be good for now. It's something that has to be changed every once in a while. So I'm going to finish putting this belt on. Also, to put the new belt on, I jumped it through there, but I don't like to do that with the new belt because you're putting wear on it. So I'm going to loosen it and pull it down some so that I can get the belt on that pulley up there. Okay, we're just going to change out the deck belt. It's not rocket science. So, but Matthew hasn't done one yet, so I'm going to let him have at it. These belts I got off of Amazon, they were about, what was it, like $35 for the set. If you buy these from a John Deere dealer, you're going to pay $60 a belt. I know, I bought a couple already. A couple for the club. Okay, you'll need a 10mm socket. So we'll have to take that cover off.
Take the cover off, bro.
Yep, there's 2 bolts.
Pop off?
Nope, there's 2 bolts. Maybe even 3. Nah, there should be 2. The other one only has 2. Okay, while Matthew's tightening down these covers, I want to show you the weld work that has been done. Right here's, this is the bracket that was broke off in the last video, last time we were showing you. A buddy from work went ahead and welded all that, all the way around there. He put a weld on that one there because they had a little patch of JB weld there, but we couldn't find any damage to, but just in case there was a crack there, I had him put a little weld on there. Okay, the problem we found with this mower was the solenoid didn't fire, and that's why we couldn't get it to start. This here solenoid would not fire, and I wanted to show Matt how this goes. All right, you can get on that. See how it pulls? All right, so this cylinder is working fine. We're going to swap them out. Film this. It's pretty easy to take these off. I have flat wrenches at work, which I need for this, but
yeah, it's coming out.
Yeah, it's going to come out. And if you listen when you try these, here, click. I don't know if you can hear that on the phone, but you should hear a click, and you should have that the other way, Matt. Okay. So when you try these, if you're troubleshooting, you turn your key and you listen. And it didn't do it. Hear it firing? That's how you know your solenoid's working. If you don't hear that click, you can try it out. This one's not stuck. It's just not working. Sometimes that plunger will get stuck either open or closed. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, there you have it. We got her running. Matthew's going to put this thing out for sale and see how he does with it. She runs good. Well, we can't test it because the weather's not cooperating here. If this video helped you any or you enjoyed it, hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Hit the notification button so you want to know.
Subscribe.
Thank you. There you go. Got to bring him along more often. All right. Thanks for watching.